What if I told you one of the most beautiful birds on the planet could help you earn thousands of dollars without selling its meat or eggs? In China, farmers are making big profits by raising peacocks. Yes, the bird known for its jaw-dropping feathers and royal elegance. But it's not just about beauty. These birds have turned into a gold mine for farmers using a simple but smart method. Want to know how? This isn't your typical poultry farming. This is peacock farming, and it might just be the most surprising business you've never heard of. Let's dive in. Peacocks are more than just beautiful birds. Known for their shimmering feathers and graceful presence, they hold huge value in farming, especially in China. But first, let's clear something up. Peacock is just the name for the male bird. Females are called peahens, and their babies are peachicks. Together, they're known as peafowl. These birds don't grow those bright feathers overnight. In fact, it takes nearly 3 years for a male peacock to grow his full, colorful tail. This display isn't just for show. It's used to attract a mate. One rare variety is the white peacock, a stunning bird that's not albino, but a genetic version of the common blue peacock. Most white ones live in captivity, but a few still exist now. Unlike chickens or ducks, farmers don't raise peacocks for meat or eggs. Their real value lies in their feathers and their ability to draw attention. Their tail feathers are used in fashion, interior decoration, and even arts and crafts. Each fallen feather during molting season can fetch a good price without harming the bird. And that's just one income stream. Peacock farms often attract tourists, photographers, and bird lovers. Their eye-catching displays, especially when males dance and shake their feathers, are a major draw. Some farms even charge entry fees to let people see these birds up close, turning them into a double source of income: products and tourism. To raise peacocks properly, farmers need space, lots of it. Each adult bird needs at least 100 square feet to roam. And because peacocks can fly short distances, fences must be 6 to 7 feet high to keep them safe and contained. They also need shelter. Farmers build covered areas with wooden perches where the birds can sleep at night. In winter, heated perches protect their feet from the cold. Why perches? Because in the wild, peacocks roost in trees to stay safe from predators. This behavior carries over even in captivity. Providing perches gives them comfort and reduces stress. Now, let's talk about mating. A male peacock puts on a real show when he spots a female. He fans out his colorful tail, dances around, and even shakes his feathers to catch her eye. If the female is impressed, she responds with her own little dance. This is how they form a pair. A peahen lays about 3 to 5 eggs in a nest on the ground, usually hidden among grass or bushes. She stays with the eggs for nearly 27 to 30 days, keeping them warm and protected. Once hatched, the chicks are tiny and covered in soft fuzz. They stay close to their mother, learning how to find food and stay safe. Peacocks are omnivores, meaning they eat both plants and animals. Their diet includes grains, insects, frogs, small snakes, and even earthworms. On farms, they're fed a balanced diet rich in grains and proteins to keep their feathers healthy and shiny. Fresh greens are also added for better nutrition. Under proper care, a peacock can live up to 35 years, a long commitment for any farmer, but also a long-term source of income. Most farmers sell peacocks when they're around 2 to 3 years old. By this time, males have grown their full tail feathers and look absolutely stunning. This is when their market value peaks, especially if the feathers are in great condition. Now here's the smart part. Every year, during molting season, peacocks naturally shed their old feathers. Farmers collect these feathers carefully without harming the bird and sell them. Each feather can be used in home decor, art, fashion, or even religious rituals in some cultures. And since the feathers grow back, in countries like China, where tourism blends with agriculture, peacock farms are also open to visitors. People come to take pictures, enjoy nature, and even attend educational tours. Some farms also rent out peacocks for weddings, festivals, and photography shoots. Another clever way to earn without selling the bird itself. So, what makes peacock farming different from chicken or duck farming? First, peacocks are not raised for meat or eggs in most countries. Second, they require more space, care, and attention, but they also offer higher profit margins. And third, they provide long-term value. One healthy peacock can earn for years through feather sales, breeding, and exhibitions. It's important to mention that regulations vary by country. In some places, peacocks are protected and require special permits. Responsible farmers follow these rules to keep their operations ethical and sustainable. Peacock farming might not be for everyone, but for those with the land, patience, and a love for animals, it's a low-risk, high-reward business that combines beauty with income. If you're thinking about starting a peacock farm, here are a few practical tips to help you begin. 1. Start small and learn. Begin with just a pair or two of peafowl. Get familiar with their habits, feeding routines, and shelter needs before expanding your farm. It's easier to manage fewer birds while learning the basics. 2. Provide the right environment. Peacocks love space, sunlight, and dry conditions. Avoid wet or muddy ground, as it can lead to foot problems and disease. Clean, dry shelters and shaded areas are essential for healthy birds. 3. Focus on quality nutrition. A proper diet is key to developing bright and shiny feathers. Invest in a good mix of grains, proteins, and greens. Supplement their diet with calcium and vitamins if you want your birds to grow strong and vibrant. 4. Plan for the long term. Peacocks live long, up to 30 to 35 years, and they don't breed or show their full beauty until age 3. So think of peacock farming as a long-term project, not a quick money scheme. 5. Feather harvesting ethics. Always collect naturally shed feathers during molting season. Never pull or cut feathers forcefully. It harms the bird and lowers feather quality. Ethical farming practices also help build trust with buyers and visitors. 6. Know your market. Find out where you can sell feathers, birds, or offer tourism experiences. You might work with interior decorators, jewelry and costume designers, schools and nature parks, event organizers for weddings or festivals. Build relationships with these buyers to keep your business sustainable.